Welcome back to the InfoGuys channel.
Ever thought you could get too much sugar from eating fresh fruit? Think again. Contrary to popular belief, it's almost impossible to overdose on sugar from fresh fruits. Why? Because the sugars in fruits, mainly fructose and glucose, are beautifully wrapped in fiber and water. This dynamic duo slows down your digestion, making you feel full faster and preventing you from overindulging. So next time you reach for a fruit, remember, it's a sweet treat your body will thank you for. Do you cringe at the sound of your own recorded voice? You're not alone. It's fascinating how our own voice can sound so alien to us. This is because the bones in our head vibrate and conduct sound differently, making our voice sound deeper to us than it actually is. When we hear a recording, we're hearing our voice as others do, without the bone-conducted sound. So, the next time you hear your recorded voice, remember it's just your bones playing tricks on you. Imagine sweating milk. Sounds strange? Well, not for the platypus. This peculiar creature, unlike most mammals, doesn't have teats. Instead, it secretes milk through its skin, in a way that closely resembles how we humans sweat. Now, despite this being called sweating milk, let's not get confused. The platypus is an aquatic mammal, so it doesn't actually sweat in the way we understand it. So, in essence, it's not sweat, but milk that oozes out. Who knew the platypus was such a daredevil? Ever wondered what a rainbow looks like on Venus? It's called a glory. Now, these aren't your average rainbows. Glories on Venus are a celestial spectacle, born out of the interference of light waves within droplets. They don't rely on the usual reflection, refraction, and dispersion of light that creates rainbows here on Earth. Instead, these Venusian glories appear as a series of colored concentric rings, each one a testament to the unique atmospheric conditions of Venus. So, while rainbows may be Earth's glory, Venus has its own celestial spectacle. Think all protons look the same? Think again. These fascinating particles are shapeshifters in the world of physics. Their appearance can vary from peanuts to rugby balls, even bagels and spheres. But what causes this? It's all down to quarks, the smaller particles within protons. Depending on the speed of these quarks, the shape of a proton can change dramatically. So next time you think of protons, remember, they're not just tiny dots in an atom. Who knew that protons were such shapeshifters? Mirrors facing each other don't create infinite reflections. Surprised? When we see what appears to be an endless tunnel of reflections, it's merely a trick of the light. Each mirror absorbs a fraction of the light's energy, so each subsequent reflection is a tad darker than the one before it. This process continues until the reflections fade into invisibility, putting a cap on the number of reflections a mirror can produce. So, the infinity we see in mirrors is but an illusion. Could there be a cure for evil? Psychologists seem to think so. Diving into the depths of the human psyche, we find the intriguing concept of psychopathy. Often associated with evil due to its manifestation in violent behaviors and a lack of empathy, psychopathy has long been a topic of intense scrutiny. Now imagine if we could cure these aspects. Cognitive behavioral therapy, a form of treatment that focuses on exploring patterns of thinking and the behaviors that result from such thoughts, has been argued to significantly reduce violent offenses by those with the condition. It's like rewiring the brain, teaching it new ways to process information and react. Moreover, the advent of technology has ushered in a new era of possibilities. Preliminary research suggests that computer-based cognitive training could aid in this process, potentially helping a psychopath experience empathy and regret. So the cure for evil might just be a therapy session away. Ever wondered why all mammals get goosebumps? It's a fascinating process known as piloerection. Tiny muscles contract at the base of each hair, causing the skin to distort and form what we recognize as goosebumps. This isn't just a human phenomenon, it's a trait shared across the mammalian kingdom. From your pet dog to the majestic lion in the wild, we all experience these telltale bumps. They serve a purpose, helping to trap an insulating layer of air. So remember, your goosebumps are just your mammalian heritage showing. Ever wondered why football players spit so much? Let's delve into the science behind it. When we exercise, our bodies secrete an increased amount of protein into our saliva. This protein, named MUC5B, thickens our saliva, making it harder to swallow. This is especially true during intense activities like football, as we tend to breathe more through our mouths. So, the next time you see a footballer spit, remember it's just their body's way of staying hydrated.
Subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.